Wework, Robinhood, and Coinbase are all going public very soon. IPOs are a great way to get into the bottom floor of fast-growing companies. Companies that are looking to grow their customers and looking to grow their revenue and their net income quickly rather than slowly. You can be a part of these companies, and we are going to break down all three of these businesses and determine which one I believe is a good investment and which one should be avoided. Hello everyone, I am Colin and this is Harness Money. My mission is to help you build wealth, and go ahead and hit that like button. And now let's get into my thoughts on these three different businesses. The first one is going to be Wework. Wework has had many issues in the past couple of years. They actually tried to go public once before, several years ago, before the pandemic, and it did not go well. Everything came out about the founder, investor, Adam Neumann, and all the crazy antics that he had participated in. It was really just mismanagement of the funds. He was at a big vision for the business and was spending a lot of money, going into a lot of debt, and just not prudently looking at the balance sheet and determining where the best investment of dollars should go. They have come back together. They have a backer that is unparalleled, and that is SoftBank, the Japanese investment firm out in Japan, and they are an investor in disruptive companies, technology companies, fast-growing companies. But they have so many different businesses. The other thing that they have is money. They have a lot of money to support the growth and the success of their businesses. Not all of them may work out, but the more money that they have that they can put into these businesses and actually take public and actually see grow and change the world, the more validation it gives them. So that is a great partner to have. My thoughts on Wework is that the core business of Wework is solid. There is something there, which is signing leases on properties or developing existing properties to be a shared workspace, and then signing leases with big companies to use that space, or just having individuals use that space for their own business as self-contractors. It's a great idea. It was the execution that was always the problem with Wework. So I think management is going to have a hard time. It's going to be a long road to prove to the investment community, to prove to individual investors, to prove to banks that they can be successful over time. I think they can do it. I just think it will be a more bumpy ride along the way. It's also gone down in valuation. So when they were trying to go public before, they were just throwing out crazy numbers, pie in the sky, $50 billion, $60 billion for this business. Now today, it's going public via a SPAC at $9 billion. That's a much lower figure than it was before. And it's also going via a SPAC, which has of course become all the rage these days to go public that way, but it's not the traditional investment banking, put out a presentation, go find the institutional investors and conduct your business that way. It's going via a SPAC, which is more of a direct listing onto the market, kind of bypassing a lot of the traditional Wall Street things that you actually have to do. So they have a lot of work ahead of them. Wework. Now, Robinhood, another business that has been involved in lots of different controversy, the GameStop controversy, I think just the gamification of stock investing. They've been accused of, luring people in maybe under false pretenses and turning stock investing into gambling. And I actually have a different opinion. I think they should make it more friendly, more easy to use versus the old dogs, the Fidelities, the Charles Schwabs, the Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, all those infrastructures, the technology that they had, it was kind of hard to use. I've used those in the past, and it's not the easiest system to navigate investing into individual stocks versus Robinhood. I feel like the interface, the communication to the customer, it's all just easy and kind of fun to do. But I also have to give Robinhood props whenever I talk about them, because without Robinhood, these big banks would have never dropped their trading fees down to zero. Robinhood was really one of the first brokerages to offer $0 trading fees. And I think in the long run, that will help so many more people than the traditional banking model of charging $10 per trade that you make. More people are going to be able to build wealth because of Robinhood, and I think they should actually lean into making it more of a social media platform where there's a community, where something like Discord, where you can have channels and talk to other people investing, kind of like the Public app has done, where you can write little comments about your trades and you can follow people. I think that is the way of the future for Robinhood, because there's so many different avenues that they could explore to continue to get users, grow their platform, and just continue different revenue models. I know a big one is going to be the Robinhood Gold, the giving people margin and charging fees on that. They also have the order flow fees that they get. So I think they need to continue to just add more users. I think the GameStop controversy actually helped them add more users, but right now Robinhood is valued at about $40 billion. That's pretty good, pretty high valuation. That's valuing it at the same level as Charles Schwab. So, that is a big player in this space. But it's also got the technology aspect going for it, where people are probably valuing this at what it's going to be 10 years from now or 20 years from now as a technology company. They have 20 million users, it's expected, and they have $3.4 billion in margin loans outstanding. So they have a lot going for them right now. But like I said, I actually think they should lean into more of the social media. I know people love to hate on social media. People make out Facebook and Google as the bad guy.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Oops. Siri's talking to me on my watch. I actually think that is the future for trading and investing. People want to chat with other people, they want to get ideas, and they want to come together to make decisions and see what other people are doing, compare themselves. So I think Robinhood is a great company that's doing a great job. Of course, I love the visionary founder with Vlad and just his vision of where it's going to go. But there's a fine line between madness and greatness, being a visionary and just being off the rails. Elon Musk is visionary, but he had some crazy ideas. When he started a space company, no one was really doing that besides NASA. And I'm sure he got a lot of people telling him this is never going to work, but he made it happen. Versus the Adam Newman with Wework case, it just went off the rails and kind of destroyed his reputation. The whole Elizabeth Holmes things with Theranos and that whole debacle. There's a fine line between being visionary and actually being able to deliver on that vision. You've got to make it happen, otherwise you look foolish. But that is my take on Robinhood. Now, the next one is going to be Coinbase. This is a newer business. These companies haven't been around long, but this is probably the newest of them, and it is a crypto wallet. You can buy and sell your crypto, you can store it, you can get interest on your crypto in there, and they have been coming up. Of course, this is going to live and die with the price of Bitcoin, with the price of these cryptocurrencies, but they are valuing this at crazy $100 billion. I guess based on the fact that crypto right now is hot, that it's gone up in price, and that it will continue to go up in price into the future. The value of the business will continue to increase as Bitcoin increases, which is another thing about Robinhood. Robinhood has crypto. I think they could do a lot better job with their crypto strategy, but you can invest in it right now. So we'll see where Robinhood takes their crypto. But Coinbase is the opposite of the coin. Right now they're all crypto, but I think they will eventually branch into the traditional investing arm. So they'll become a bank. You'll be able to do a checking account. You'll be able to buy stocks, buy bonds, buy options, doing options trading in there beyond just the cryptocurrency. Now, the thing that I think hurts them is probably their fees. Their fees are a little bit higher than other people, but right now they have 13 million users on their platform, and I'm sure that number is growing rapidly. As the price of Bitcoin continues to increase, they will get more and more customers on their platform, and as they just become more and more of an at-home name. I don't think people really knew about Coinbase prior to this recent Bitcoin surge in price. So they want to become a household name. Robinhood, Wework, people know them. They've been covered in the media. Coinbase has kind of stayed away. They've kind of stayed out of the controversy and just the I don't know, the bad news cycle that's been going around. So those are the three businesses that are coming soon: Robinhood, Wework, and Coinbase. And IPOs are a great time to get into businesses, but you have to be careful. IPOs don't always go as planned. The one that happened in London, Deliveroo, did not really pan out the way they were expecting. They were expecting the stock to pop because it was delivery, it was technology, and it actually went down in price since it has IPO'd. So it kind of flopped a little bit versus the other side of the coin, which is where I've made a lot of money, is Airbnb. I saw Airbnb, I've used Airbnb coming, I saw it coming and I put money into it and I have done very well. I knew that it was going to be big. It's got the social media factor for it. It's got an unlimited inventory supply. People can put their house on there whenever they want, whenever they decide they're going to do it, and you can scale up versus the traditional hotel business. That's the real difference that I saw, was the difference between traditional hotels and Airbnb. Airbnb can scale up their properties based on users versus hotels have to build a new hotel in downtown Houston or downtown Tokyo. That's a very expensive proposition to do. They're limited by the number of hotels they have versus Airbnb. They just have to sign up new people. So which one of the three would I put my money behind? I am actually going to go with Robinhood. Robinhood is the winner for me because I already am investing in another crypto wallet, so I don't want to put more money into Coinbase. Plus, I think Coinbase is a little expensive. That valuation is really high for a younger company that still, I think, still has a lot of room to grow as far as the technology, as far as the streams of revenue. So my winner is going to be Robinhood. And my theory is the Warren Buffett quote: be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. I think Robinhood has been beaten down by the media. It was beaten down by the bad coverage that happened in GameStop. But I think there is so much going for it. When you actually start using it, it's a good user experience. It's a nice user experience. And I think they can really scale up in the States and maybe even do some things internationally. So I think they have a long room to run with this business. And the more capital they get, I think the better they will be. The whole thing with the Robinhood, they're saying, was because they didn't have enough capital for a money platform. So they've raised money even before the IPO, and they're going to raise even more money to do marketing, to build up more technology, and to just make sure that they are secure, that they have enough money in the bank and lines of credit to continue going and doing business for the long term. Stay tuned for my next video where we're going to talk about the Cathie Wood Space Exploration ETF. That is coming soon. I'm very excited to talk about that one. And thank you for watching this video. I am Colin. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to get my latest videos. And remember, make good money choices. See you next time.